Um, Honestly, I feel like everything's going to play out the same. My role is still going to be the same. People are just going to, everybody's going to have to step up. It's not going to be anything different. Uh, Next man up is what we've been preaching all year, and that's what we're going to preach now. So, you know.
What's it like to be a safety in the Big Ten and face these run games week after week? What's that been like for you physically?
Physically, I'd say, it is what it is. Playing guys usually got 20, 30 pounds on me, but still having to come down and bring them down. It definitely takes a wear on the body for sure, but we have our training staff is second to none. How our meals are structured are second to none. So they do a great job, making sure everybody's body is right and ready to go for each and every week.
What do you think this challenge, speaking of running games, you face Chase Brown 2 weeks ago, you get Abraham last week, then you get Blake Corum. Caldwell was saying that he's the best running back he's ever coached.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on Corum, and is he going to be the best of the three that you've seen here in recent times?
All those guys that you just named were very good players. A lot of respect for each and every one of those guys. But, I feel like for me and all the rest of the guys, everybody has to put their helmet on the same. Everybody got to put their shoulder pads on the same. Everybody has to pull their pants up the same. So, at the end of the day, we're going in there to beat Michigan. We're not going in there to beat just Blake or just the quarterback or just one person on the team. We're going to win the game entirely. So although he's a big part of that, I will say that, we don't really let names and hype stuff really get to our head because, everybody's just a regular person at the end of the day.
Your role in the Michigan game last year, just maybe special teams, and what did you think about physicality? And I don't, if you didn't play against their offense, then maybe you're not in a position to answer this question. But from what you've seen on tape, what you experienced in that game, how'd you feel about the physicality that they played with?
I feel like it's just going to be like any other conference game. Every week we play a team in the Big Ten. We know that we have to come with our pads strapped tight and cleats laced up, ready to go. So, I feel like the physicality of the game is going to be, about where it's been these last few weeks for us. So I think we should be fine.
That was the college football playoff team that you guys lost to by 3 points here last year. So what did you guys do well from your standpoint in that game to keep it as competitive as it was?
Everybody just played together. For me, to me, I feel like when everybody plays together, everybody sticks together, and everybody's on one accord, then it's up to us to beat us, It's not really going to be anybody else's hands but ours if everybody's hitting on the right, on the same accord all the time.
I don't know if you heard Caleb's comments from after the game about Minnesota kind of wanting it more in the second half. If so, if you didn't hear that, how do you receive those comments from the senior captain? How do you perceive those things?
I know the effort of me and my teammates, so I don't feel like there was any of that in the air. My teammates play hard every play, and they give their all every game, every day in practice, every meeting, every little thing we do. So I don't feel like there's anything about want or, pure will to get the job done that's holding any of my guys back,
How do you feel like, it's hard to lose games, right, because that can sap your motivation. How do you feel like you guys have persevered despite some of the things that have happened this year, coaches leaving and all those other things?
We haven't quit. Nobody's giving up. Nobody's throwing in the flag. Nobody's making excuses. At the end of the day, we're not blaming any of our losses on any of the situations that we've had to deal with this year, because in the real world, you go through stuff and you got to push through adversity at all times. And that's really a big part of what the coaching staff has been trying to, keep in our heads, what, the different leaders on the team have been keeping in the locker room, the tone and everything. So just don't quit. and stay together, and that's just been what we've been doing.
What have you seen out of Phelan Sanford, if he's the guy next to you?
I've played next to Phelan a lot of times. I'm not sure who will be that guy next to me, or how we're gonna handle it, or how the coaches are gonna handle this situation. But whoever they put right there, I feel like I have the utmost confidence, and I'm sure that they'll come ready to play Saturday.
What about Deshaun? It's another guy that makes that good figure into that mix. What have you seen from him since he got here?
Deshaun has been a great player since he's been here. He's been nose deep in everything that we've been doing. So, Sean's a great player, so I'll say.